Here are the best saves of the 2026 World Cup, like this incredible stop by the Croatian goalkeeper.
Hold up for him, is it? Just about. Really good chance.
A fantastic reflex save by Livakovic against Panama. He just manages to tip the ball onto the crossbar. And another brilliant save here from the South Korean keeper. Kim Seung-gil stretches all the way and keeps out the Mexican shot. Before the tournament, everyone expected Matthew Ryan to be Australia's starting goalkeeper. So it came as a big surprise when Patrick Beat was named into the starting lineup. And here, he showed that he can make some great saves too.
At Australia here.
A good header from the Egyptian player. But in the end, even Beach couldn't prevent Australia from being eliminated. USA against Turkey. Turkey had already been eliminated, but they still wanted to put on a good performance. And goalkeeper Ukcan played really well. It looks like the ball is going to sail over him, but he stretches all the way and still manages to push it onto the post. England had a fantastic World Cup, and they didn't allow much at the back either. A lot of that was thanks to their goalkeeper. In the quarterfinal against Mexico, he produced this brilliant save.
Alvarado, it's another beauty, and Pickford with another
beautiful flying save by Pickford. One goalkeeper who kept standing out with his saves throughout the World Cup, Bono, Morocco's goalkeeper. He became famous as a penalty saving specialist, but he was outstanding in open play as well. Doué with a great chance, but look how quickly Bono gets down to make the save. Amazing. But even he couldn't stop France from scoring twice and going through. In the round of 32, Norway faced the Ivory Coast, and there was a free kick.
Here comes Ahmad.
What a flying save by Nyland. And we're only just getting started. There are still some incredible goal line clearances coming up. But first, this amazing stop. Not by a goalkeeper, but by a defender. Alvarez clears it off the line. And now, let's move on to Senegal against France. There, goalkeeper Magnon was almost surprised by his own teammate. That was close. The ball slips through his hands, and then he manages to touch it again on the goal line. And here too, the goalkeeper reacted in a flash. Verbruggen against Sweden's Ayari. The shot was placed perfectly, but the Dutch keeper was there. And who has been one of the best goalkeepers in the world over the last few years? Belgium's Courtois. And he proved it again here. He just manages to get his arm up and pushes the ball away. And this won't be the last save from him you'll see in this video. And now a save from Australia's opening group match against Turkey. Turkey were behind and kept throwing everything forward. Beach with a hugely important save. He just gets a touch on the ball and tips it onto the post, otherwise it would have gone in. Our number 23, Zidane against Messi, but not that Zidane, his son, who was in goal for Algeria. He just manages to get his arm up. And here too, Ghana's goalkeeper threw both hands up in an instant.
Now a chance at the other end though, and a great save from Asare.
A beautiful flying save from him. Croatia won the match in the end, but Ghana still managed to qualify as one of the best third-place teams. And now we're into the semi-finals. England faced Argentina, and at first everything looked good for England. They scored the opening goal, but then Argentina came back. Pickford with the save, but even he couldn't prevent the defeat in the end. This knockout match was also all or nothing. Paraguay against France, and Mbappé had big plans. A double save by Paraguay's Gil, but France still went on to win. We also saw a double save here during the group stage match between Croatia and England.
Rice takes another corner and kept out by Livakovic.
Livakovic first saves the header and then gets down to stop Gordon's second header. And the second header wasn't placed perfectly, but it was still an outstanding reaction by the goalie. And now let's jump to Brazil against Haiti, where the defender had to help out his keeper.
Aqui o cruzamento bem ligado, bola fechada, Alisson sensacional!
Alisson makes the initial save and Danilo has to come to the rescue. Otherwise, the Haiti player would have been there to score. Instead, Brazil finished the match without conceding. Our number 17, another goal line clearance.
Trossard has it crossed the line.
The New Zealand player somehow stumbles the ball away from the goal. It almost looked like he was about to knock it into his own net. And just look how close it was. It was only inches away. Uruguay had a disappointing World Cup. They could only draw 1-1 against Saudi Arabia, partly thanks to the Saudi goalkeeper. He sees the ball late and still reacts instantly. Not an easy save. Who's one of the breakout stars of this World Cup? Cape Verde's goalkeeper Vozinha. He made saves that looked practically impossible, gained around 29 million followers thanks to his performances, and he showed all of that starting from the opening group match against Spain, where he made 7 saves.
Ahí, a partir de ahí.
Ahí Pedri, Cucurella de cabeza, balón para Oyarzabal, Pedri!
He somehow prevents Ferran Torres from scoring, and then tips the header over the crossbar as well.
Today, the dream come true. We compete against Spain, and it's one of the best national team in the world. And we are very, very happy, very proud of all of the players, all the people from Cape Verde.
What a likable guy. And now another goalkeeper we've already seen, Courtois, here against Egypt with his lightning-fast reflex.
And he's gone for goal himself.
He's down to the ball in an instant and pushes the shot wide of the goal. The match finished 1-1. Our number 13, a huge save in the match between Canada and Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Stachio is beautifully worked. It's an opening for Canada and brilliant defending.
He just gets a leg to the ball and tips it onto the crossbar. Absolutely crucial. Portugal against Spain. Ronaldo wanted to prove to everyone that he still had it, but here it was Portugal's goalkeeper who was put to the test by Spain.
Lamin con el cuero, Lamin en el área, recorta, le pega, Diogo los guantes, vaina en el rebote, el disparo.
First Costa denies Lamine Yamal, and then he produces another beautiful flying save from the follow-up shot. And now, what a fantastic match that was, the round of 16 between Brazil and Norway. And there were some absolutely vital moments from Norway's goalkeeper Ørjan Nyland. Brazil were given a huge chance to take the lead after just 14 minutes with a penalty.
Nyland in the Norwegian goal. And it's saved!
Saved! And then in the second half, this incredible stop as well.
It is literally the case to say they've never had it so good, but it isn't done yet, and that's a bizarre...
Wow, what a save. The ball came off his own teammate. It wasn't easy to react to that.
When you're able to save a penalty that early, that is very hard to beat you, which was a great moment in the game for myself, but also for the team to give ourselves some breathing space.
We've reached the top 10, and once again, here's a goalkeeper we've already featured, Bono.
Chance here for Canada. Lovely control.
Brilliant technique by the Canadian player as he spins beautifully and creates space for himself, but Bono makes himself absolutely huge and saves a shot that really should have ended up in the back of the net. The final was crazy. Argentina barely had any shots on goal. Spain, on the other hand, had plenty. And every now and then, Emi Martinez had to come up big. He reacts in a split second, but even he couldn't prevent the defeat. Who was the hero of the first half in the match between Congo and England? Congo's goalkeeper Lionel Mpassi. He saved everything that came his way.
Banningham's header.
What a save!
Mpassi there.
My favorite save, this one.
Towards Bellingham. Oh my God.
Wow, what unbelievable reflexes. Unfortunately, it still wasn't enough. England beat them in the end, and this is what his teammates had to say about Mpassi's performance.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal for us all tournament.
And of course, Vozinha from Cape Verde was outstanding as well. We've already mentioned him. Here's another incredible save from him against Messi's free kick.
Vamos, Argentina, le pegó!
He hadn't even finished organizing the wall yet when the referee allowed the kick to be taken, and he still managed to save it. Not easy at all. We going back to the group stage. Norway were playing Senegal.
Scheming beautifully. Oh, what a run this is! Bob!
Sis of Senegal jumps up and clears it with his head. Just look at the Norwegian players. They couldn't believe it. We've reached the top 5. And this save, absolutely unbelievable.
Door is goed. Daardoor wordt het spel versneld. Dan is hier de kans. Oh, Verbrugge!
Saibari really has to score here, but the Dutch goalkeeper makes himself huge and pulls off a world-class save. And if you'd like to see more incredible saves like these, we'd really appreciate if you subscribe. Argentina didn't have an easy time against Egypt in the knockout stage, because Shobir was outstanding.
Here comes Tagliafico, trying to tee it up for Alvarez.
He gets to the ball in the blink of an eye, just like the Japanese goalkeeper here against Brazil. Wow, brilliantly done by Vini Jr., but Suzuki throws his arms up and tips the ball onto the post. Even Vini couldn't believe it. What an unbelievable save. But that was only our number 3, because this one might have been just a little bit better.
Good pass. De Bruyne, excellent control!
Belgium broke the ball brilliantly against Iran, but Iranian goalkeeper Bayravan produces a magnificent save. Not only does he react quickly, but you also need tremendous arm strength to keep out a shot like that. He finished the match with 7 saves and was deservedly named man of the match. But our number 1, a save that came down to mere millimeters.
There is a player down. Japan keep going.
In the match between Japan and Tunisia, Ayman Daman somehow managed to claw the ball away right off the goal line. Just look at it. It really was only a matter of millimeters. And if you want to see even more incredible saves, like the best goalkeeper saves from Euro 2024, then make sure to check out this video.